Smart Money Reset, day 12.
For life.
We are here live and direct. And yesterday was explosive, where we get to talk about how to stretch yourself when it comes to goal setting for your income. And it was an explosive session. In fact, the number of chats that we got, saying that, wow, this is mind stretching, this is mind blowing, was phenomenal. Doctor, funny enough, I wanted to use this kind of cap today. I
No,
was passing.
you are still in line. You have Jesus, I have Camo, so I'm a soldier for Christ. So everything line.
If I had used it now, people would think that we planned it. How come people will plan this kind of a thing? So, so today is going to be an awesome time, and we're going to have awesome time. We believe that people are already taking action. In fact, not that we believe, we know that people are taking action because after yesterday, the number of people that reached out to take advantage of the offer that we have. One of the things we want to say is that all those offers that we have, they are all time limited offers. So
Mhm.
it's better that if you are part of what we are doing, join in if you're interested and get to align with it and take advantage of all the offers that we have so that you are not left behind. So today we're going to be diving deep into something significant, but I think we have small giveaway again today. Maybe we should start with number one. Yesterday we started with MTN, but today that's for the people who have been listening to us. The fastest finger first. Yesterday we wanted to give out the entire. We say, why should we give out everything at the same time? Let's just give some yesterday and give some today. So we're giving some today. A lot of goodies to be won. And please keep up with this our broadcast. There will be things to be won, especially when you come live. If you are not live, you may not get advantage to watch those things. So ensure that you come live because that's one how you can take advantage of. So let's start with Glow for today. Let's start with Glow. So all the Glow,
Any bets can
yeah, early birds,
those that are
the
right.
Glow,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So into class
once you get it, it's fastest finger first. Who gets it first? And you alert us so that we'll be able to celebrate with you. Who is the lucky winner? Please can our admin put on the Glow number so that people can take advantage of what we have. I think they are trying to put that together. As soon as they are able to put it together, they'll put it on the screen. But if you are a Glow user, just get your phone ready like this. Type in the code for loading Glow. It's here.
I
And take advantage of it.
hope
We're
your
waiting.
internet will not fail you.
Whenever they do this fastest finger first, I don't usually like anything that is all those kind of fastest finger first. It used to, but that's what life is all about. It's not.
Another challenge is maybe there's a way you'll be watching a football match and
mm.
you have scored 2 minutes ago on your neighbor's internet.
you are not. You are not celebrating. That's what we call a celebration in arrears.
So
Mhm.
I hope your internet will not fail you. Glow is on the screen. Please, once you grab it, announce to us. Let us know. Tell us you are the lucky person. You won it. You got it. Just celebrate it. Let us know that
Mm.
you got it, and we'll be happy to do more.
All right, I think we'll go straight to the discussion today while we are waiting for response of who got it. Today, we are looking at aligning money goals with purpose and faith.
Mm.
Aligning money goals with purpose and faith. You see, in life, when you are planting a tree, all right, anytime you see the tree grow up, it has gone down. No tree grows up without going down.
Mm.
So most of the things we have been talking about has been going up. Now we want to go down
Mm.
because this is the foundation for wealth. It is purpose and faith. That is the foundation for wealth.
Mm.
Oh, Abraham. So I got it.
Latin.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
congratulations. Olatunji Abraham, congratulations. Well done. That's a token to say, since you come online, let's recharge your phone so that you can buy data and keep coming online. I know you have money to buy data, don't worry, it's a gift. So, what we are talking about today is like going deep, all right? The deeper you are, the higher you can go.
Mm,
The more shallow you are, the the more limited you can be in your height.
mm,
It is the depth that determines the height.
mm,
If you want to build a skyscraper, you have to go down before you can go up.
mhm,
If you see any tree that can withstand wind very well, is a tree that has a major root. So what we are looking at today is how do you go down? How do you introduce purpose to your wealth building? Many of the things we're going to be talking about is in terms of go, 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 go. Go is more like constant, but what we are talking about in essence is the purpose of wealth and the faith that is attached to that wealth. All right. So we're looking at that thing that gives your wealth stability, that thing that gives your wealth the kind of meaning that it ought to have. So what we're looking at is why. Why do you want to become wealthy? So, doctor, can you help us explain some of the reasons why people should become wealthy? If you don't want to become wealthy for yourself, there are other reasons why you should be wealthy. Then, even if you want to become wealthy for yourself, then you must also attach other reasons why you want to be wealthy, because those reasons can be a major motivator to the next level of your life. So, let's look at the building wealth with purpose and faith.
All right, thank you very much. It's another welcome to our audience. And every time we discuss aligning money goals with purpose and faith, I get emotional because for some of us, we feel very humbled by the few things we have achieved in life and the privilege we have to have a glimpse about what the future holds for us. Every time you look at your background, and you look at where you are. Ordinarily, your background should make you be on the ground, but we did not allow our background put us on the ground. By the grace of God, we have been able to shift, move levels. We may not be where we want to be, where we desire to be, but we are no longer where we used to be. And we can summarize all of this to alignment with purpose and faith. The richest man in the world today is Elon Musk. He tweeted something on X. We still
Call it
call
the
it
way we used to call it in Igbo.
yeah, Elon
Elon
Musk.
Musk. Elon Musk.
Oh my God. Our most, let me not call the name of the prophet, but one of our blessed prophets in the East, somebody said he's his favorite fake prophet. We say remarks, but
They
let's
will
see,
come
that's
after
another
you.
conversation.
They will
No, I
drag
didn't
you.
mention names. I didn't mention names. I didn't mention names. I didn't mention. So he tweeted and he talked about how that he has also come to find out that money does not make you happy.
Mm.
Now, that's a profound statement from the richest person in the world, whose wealth is enough to go around everybody. If they distribute his wealth,
Doctor, hold on. Doctor, hold on.
okay.
There is a statement that money does not make you happy,
Mm.
but everyone wants to find out by themselves.
Yeah, yeah. You know, the answer to that question
Yeah.
also came to Elon Musk within 24 hours. The answer
Okay.
came because another millionaire or billionaire, sorry, not as wealthy as Elon Musk, tweeted back in response to Elon Musk. Yeah, the statement is, of course, money does not make you happy. Everybody wants to find out themselves. That's why Elon Musk has the whole money that you would desire in the world, and he came out with that statement just, I think, early this week or late last week. But another billionaire came and responded to Elon Musk by saying, yes, Truly, money does not make you happy if you weren't happy before you got the money. So you see that,
I like that
yeah,
dimension.
if you
Mm,
weren't happy before you got the money will not suddenly make you happy. So it means
mm.
happiness, joy is firstly a state that you must have attained before you create wealth. And that's the importance of today's subject. That's why it is important for us to get to a level where we are contented, where what brings joy, gladness, and fulfillment to us is not necessarily the volume of money in our bank account, but because firstly, we have found joy, we have found happiness in the pursuit of purpose. If you find happiness in pursuit of purpose, money will only come to magnify whatever you are doing with your purpose. But if you are not happy, even with the old money in the world, you still won't find happiness. That's why it is important for us to understand that wealth is not for accumulation, it is for distribution. Everyone that pursues wealth from the mindset of accumulation will never have enough of it. That's why we have some of our politicians in Africa today, despite all the money that they have accumulated, they are still not happy. You just needed to get a bit close to them and see what is going on behind the scene. Most of the time, we only see the front office. We don't know what happens at the back office. Not many of them experiences the peace of mind that most of us have. And it's simply because they saw wealth as accumulation and not for distribution. So they will never have enough of it. For some people that keep stealing government money, stealing the commonwealth of the people, you wonder, why do they keep stealing? It's simple. Their orientation is accumulation. They want to accumulate as much as they feel they will need. And the more they accumulate it, right, the more they feel they will need more of it again. So once you understand this from the beginning, you will pursue purpose before profit. Purpose before profit. Once the understanding of the purpose of wealth hits you, you go for purpose before profit. But most of the time, because we want to make money at all costs, we do not care to find out the why. In the course of this season, this series, we have had one of those days we just touched a little on the why. The question you must ask yourself is, why do I want to be rich? Why do I want to make money? Why do I want to be a millionaire? Why do I want to be a billionaire? Why do I want to be a zillionaire, a trillionaire? I want yeah, that you want to be, but not a pneumonia, right? Whatever year you want to be, ask yourself first, why? 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 You see, the why will be the drive. If the why is not established, the drive might not even be there at all. So, why do you want to be rich? But we must start by helping you define the very essence of wealth. Wealth is for impact. The purpose of money is to create impact. If money is not creating impact, it will never make the world a better place. There is a clear understanding about what money is. Money does not have a character of its own. Money takes on the character of the person possessing the money. Money itself has no character of its own. It takes on the character of the person possessing the money. So, money in the hands of a good man is good money. Money in the hands of a bad man is bad money. So, that's why it is okay for you to be good before money touches your hand, because you will use the money for good cause. Now, we are here these 28 days discussing smart money research. The goal is to make the world a better place, raising more millionaires, more billionaires that are purpose driven. People whose reason why they are trying to amass wealth is so that they can impact life, so that they can make the world a better place. Let me share one secret, but it's an open secret because we have shared it multiple times on several platforms. And that is the secret of our journey at Pertinence Group. When we started, just like every other business people, we understood the two primary reasons why smart people go into business. Number one, they want to solve problems, and number two, they want to make money. Those are the two basic things that make smart people go into business. It's not just profit, but solving of problems. But we started with that, and our pursuit was to solve problems and to make money. We did that in the first year of the business and we struggled. But because we have this custom of always going for retreat at least once every quarter to review where we are as a business, we are Christians and we don't shy about it. We pray, we fast, and we discuss the next level of the business. And in one of those retreats at the early days, we needed to ask ourselves the question, what exactly do we want to achieve? God speaks to us in the way we understand. And the instruction we received from that retreat was that we should stop working hard to make money. We should stop working hard to become millionaires, but rather we should start working, planning, structuring around how to make other people millionaires. Now, it sounds absurd because what you need, what you lack, and you are looking for, rather than you running after it, you are receiving an instruction that you should start creating the same thing for other people. And you are asking yourself, what is the raw material to manufacture this product? Because in the first place, I don't have it, I lacked it. But I am now living my life to serve other people what I don't have in my menu. It doesn't make sense, right? But you know what that does for you? Immediately you absorb that kind of mindset, it changes your thinking pattern. And what did that do to us in our business? We started structuring on how to empower people. So our focus from that point forward was how many more millionaires can we make? So what does it take to raise a millionaire? What products should we be churning out there? What trainings should we be? Everything we started doing from that point was about how to make other people millionaires. The rest they say is history. Today, we are not just millionaires, we are blessed, we are happy, and we can confidently say that we are aligning our money goals with purpose and faith. We still have time to discuss more about purpose, what purpose is, what faith is, and why your money goals should align. But we just needed to lay this foundation for you to know that without purpose, they say abuse is inevitable. So the abuse of money is inevitable where there is no purpose.
Okay, I would like to take it off from there, Doctor. You have done a very good job in that introduction.
Yeah.
And I would like to take it off from that quote. It is by Miles Monroe.
Yeah.
He quoted the quotes, quoted it over and over until it stuck to many of us that where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. What abuse is, or abuse is a double word, all right, or is a compound word.
Mm.
It is abnormal use.
Mm.
Abnormal use. So where purpose is not known, there would be abnormal use.
Mm.
It means that people will use money for what money was not meant to be used for. It means that people will use money to create havoc in the society. Once every one of us can find a way to attach purpose to our wealth, then that wealth will now have a mission. That is what we call wealth on a mission. There are many people today who are wealthy, but their wealth is not on a mission.
Mm.
There's a particular controversial thing that happened on the internet when a particular pastor that I also know the pastor who said that I can never follow a poor pastor. All right, that quotes me anywhere. I can never follow a poor pastor. Well, I didn't listen to the entire message, so I wouldn't know what context he was talking, from. Then another pastor took him on and said people shouldn't listen to him and all of that. A third pastor followed again and said, well, that you shouldn't criticize him. That's his own opinion, all right? That's his own opinion. That you should leave him with his own opinion. That's what he said. He now said something. He said that people can't say that thing when there's no enough vision for the funds that is within them. There's no enough vision for the provision that has been made available. That where there is enough vision for provision, then you won't even be having money, because every money has its own mission. Now, I'm not trying to say who is right or who is wrong. I'm
Mm,
just trying to say that that particular thought statement was one that I took and I say, yes, money must have a mission, all
mm,
right? Or else it will become reckless money.
mm,
Reckless money. Today, we see people that spend money recklessly, and you
mm,
wonder, how is this person? I see people who I know that if I do their net asset, their net worth, I am far richer than them. The way they spend money, I can't try it. I can't try it. Why? The
mm,
money in their hands has no mission,
mm,
no purpose attached to it. So abnormal use becomes frequent
mm,
because there is no mission for the money. So what we are saying today is that you need to create a mission that is powerful enough to help you control the right use of the resources that has been made available to you. In fact, one thing you must know is that every one of us, we are all entrusted with wealth.
yeah,
Nobody has wealth. God Almighty is the one that entrusts everybody with the wealth that anybody has access to. So if you see yourself as a trustee, all right, you know that you are not really the owner of the wealth. You are only entrusted with that wealth. Then you will now be able to appropriate that wealth in such a way that it glorifies the one that gave you the wealth. And one of that thing that happens when there is purpose-driven wealth, all right, purpose-driven wealth, is that whenever you apply purpose-driven wealth, it has a way of bringing fulfillment to the person who is applying it. Because many of the reason why we say money does not bring happiness, money does not bring joy,
mm,
is that the true joy, the true fulfillment, the true state of a man that he feels good that he has accomplished something is not really when he has amassed the wealth, is when he has appropriated the wealth for the empowerment, for the enablement of a better society. That's why today there are people who are funding evil. Today now we talk about all kinds of insurgency in Africa, but
mm,
people don't just wake up and begin to carry out those kind of acts. People are sponsoring them. You find out that people who are carrying out those kind of insurgency has more ammunition than the people who are trying to combat it with them. And you're
mm,
asking, where did they get the money from? They are being funded by some people.
yeah,
That's why for you and I, we must ensure that our money is being used to fund the things that can make our society a better place. Our money is being used to create a better society. Our money is being used to empower people, because it is through those empowerment, through those things that you are doing to help humanity, that you now derive what we call the true happiness, the true joy, the true fulfillment. That even if if you die, nobody's dying here, but if somebody dies when they are old and they don't even have anything, maybe any money to say they are banking on, all right, but they have used their funds to ensure that humanity is well settled, you will see that you will have a name. That's when the Bible said that a good name is better than silver and gold. It is with the resources that God has made available to you that you use to create a good name for yourself. So you want to ask yourself, what is the purpose of the funds in my hand? Now, not even just the funds in your hand. Before the funds come, what is the motivation to make the money? Is the motivation about you and your family, or
Mhm.
what can take care of you, or is the motivation about the society at large? You know, I grew up my elder sister. And at a particular time, I asked my elder sister, so what's your financial freedom plan? She said, me, I'm not greedy. And really, my sister, she's not a greedy person. She said, me, I'm not greedy. Once I can have one small house, a small car, a small family, small that, I'm
Mhm.
good. I'm not greedy. Up till now, she still has that kind of mindset. But she she has now grown to the point where she has seen that it's not just about me. All right, if I want this small, there are many other people out there who does not even have access to that small that I have. And now she has now added to her wealth plan other people, to see that other people can also have those kind of life. Now
Mhm.
that makes our society a better place. Many
Mhm.
of us, any opportunity we have to, jackpot, go outside the country to go and live, we take advantage of it, because to be sincere, is quite secured here. I was saying the other day that my front door is glass, my back door is glass. It means that anybody that really wanted to enter my house abroad, they will enter. All they need to do is to break the glass. But the society is kind of secured. For anybody to break that kind of a thing, it means that the person means something, as in really means evil. But in Africa today, you cannot build a house without burglary proof, bulletproof door, fence. Will not put barbed wire all around it. If you go to a typical prison in most advanced countries, that's the way the prison is. They build high fence, they put barbed wire, and there's all kinds of protection. There is burglary proof. That's more like we're imprisoning ourselves. But
Mhm.
why will we not do it when the society is not a very secured society? Now, the reason is because some people have decided that their money is going to be abused. The money is going to be used for the wrong use. All right, the money is going to be deployed for wrong use, and because of that, that is affecting our society today. So what we are saying is that we are bringing a balance to all these things. Number one, let there be the right motivation to make money. Once you have the right motivation, you will go beyond yourself. Number
Mhm.
two, when the money comes, let the money have a mission. Let it have a mission that the money is meant for. That mission will be a good mission to make our society a better place. Live beyond yourself. There are people out there who cannot go to school. There are people out there who are dying in hospital because they can't pay hospital bill. There's somebody today in Africa who probably don't have food to eat. All right. Yeah, in also other part of the world, you also have people who are homeless and they don't have food to eat. But that's the essence. That's the reason why we make money. Why we are planning and making goals, we must factor those kind of people in our plan. That's the reason why, no matter how low you are, no matter how low you are earning, there's somebody lower than you. Can you find? Because it's not about when I have plenty, it's about what you have been doing. Because what you have been doing when you had small is what you continue to do when you have plenty. Really,
Mhm.
if you see people who are givers, it's not that they have plenty. It's
Mhm.
because they attach purpose and mission to their wealth, so they give whether they have or not. Sometimes I let me use the word broke. Sometimes I am broke, and people still send me demands, and based on my budget, I say, okay, this one I will consider it once I'm able to factor all the resources. And once the resources come, I give out. Why? Because I am trying to ensure that I still live up to expectation of impact and ensure that my money is fulfilling the mission for which it started. So I hand over to you, Doctor.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we can see clearly that every time we think about wealth and creating wealth, it should be about legacy, establishing positive legacies, such that after we are gone, when people think of us, right, they think about the impact that we have made in the lives of people. A part of the Bible says, as long as the earth remain, seed, time, and harvest shall not cease. So you sow the seed, there is the time in between, and the harvest will always come. The harvest may come to you directly, may come to your children, may come to your children's children. The positive legacies you are establishing may be for today while you are alive. Some of them might be for when you are long gone. But what is important is that you understood the purpose of money in your earn, and that purpose is to establish positive legacies. Now, another part I want us to talk about is value, right? Our value system, as it has to do with aligning our money goals with our purpose and faith. One thing I understand about purpose is that it will help you clarify what to pursue from what to decline. Purpose clarifies what you pursue from what you decline. It is not every open door that you jump at if you are a person of purpose. If you have the right values, you want to make money legitimately. Most of the times, when people say money does not make you happy, you might want to question the kind of money they made.
The source.
There is a fulfillment that comes with working hard, making genuine money. It gives you some peace of mind. You sleep like a baby. By right, your money goals should never compete with your values at all. It should complement your values. It should
Mhm.
support them. Every time your money goals compete with your values, any money you make that way won't give you happiness. That's the truth. So it is always advisable that we set our value system right before we start making the kind of money that we so desire. Some years ago, some people, okay, we have had many of these experiences, but I just want to share one. You know, when you do big businesses, all manner of people want to do things, they want to launder money through you, they want to do things. I'm telling you here with all confidence that a number of times such kind of offers have been presented to us. When your value is right, you won't struggle to turn down those kind of offers because it doesn't just align. That's not who you are. So sometimes ago they said there is some people, you know, which country I've even forgotten.
don't mention country.
You know, blah blah blah
In
blah
one
blah
of the countries.
countries, and they were trying some money, blah, you know, millions of dollars, some hundreds of thousands of dollars here and there. But the answer from us has always been no. We don't need to process it.
Don't need to
We
think
don't
about
go
it.
to think about it.
Mm-mm.
We don't hold meeting about it. The answer is no, because it doesn't align with our values.
In fact, there is one. Our country, Nigeria, God will help us. There is one, just to buttress what you are saying. There's
Yeah.
one that somebody brought one time. The person, before the person started talking, he said he knows that we will not accept. but that what he just want is to so that he can present it to us, so that it's not be as if he did not present
You
it.
know, tell us.
I said, but you know our values now, so just gonna let them know we are not interested.
Yeah, that was a temptation,
Mm.
and that's why we all need to overcome greed. If you overcome greed, you have a big blessing in your life that you don't know how valuable that blessing is.
Mm.
It is agreed that every human has an element of greed in you. But if you train yourself to overcome greed, you will overcome money temptations easily. Most people that fall into money temptations and do illegitimate things to make money, if you go and check at the bottom, it is greed. And this greed we are talking about does not apply to poor people only. When a poor man steals to feed himself, you say it's because he is poor. That's why he's stealing to feed. So, what do you have to say about the politicians? I will keep using them because the amount of our commonwealth that they have stolen is crazy. We cannot even discuss it on this platform. It's crazy. They already have money, but yet they are stealing. It was that poor man of yesterday that was willing to steal because he wants to eat. That is that politician today now that is stealing millions of dollars despite having enough to eat.
Mhm.
So it is not whether you have enough to eat or not. Stealing, it's in you already. So we all must learn to overcome greed. And we put this to you. Maybe you work in places, and that's where it starts from. And you have opportunity to money that is not your own. And what comes to your mind is how to take advantage of the organization. They send you on errand, and the thing will cost 30,000 naira. But when you got there, you say they should say it is 50,000 naira so that you can go back and take 20,000 naira. You're already building a faulty foundation for yourself. You represent the company, and funds were given to you to do things. And rather than retiring the fund with proper accounting, by the time you are returning the funds, by the time you are retiring the fund, you claim that everything has been expended. So even expenses that were not incurred, you included it in the list. You are sent to supervise a project for your organization, and you are insisting that the person that is the project supervisor must give you something. If they don't give you something, you will frustrate the project. All these are greed at the lower level. By the time you have bigger opportunity as a boss, you will begin to intimidate your employees. You will threaten them. They must bring to your full step. You, how much did you make there? Oh, yeah, bring my cut. You, how much did you? And that's how this thing grows. And before you know it, you have opportunity to hold a political office. That character that you already have will reflect. Remember, money in itself does not have a character. It puts on the character of the person possessing the money. So today, we are here to just help you see why you should set your values right, even in the pursuit of money. Decide before those temptations come what you can do and what you will never do. Whatever is questionable should not be admirable to you. Avoid it. So long it is questionable, it shouldn't be admirable to you. One thing I know about God is that He has a way of blessing you such that you will not need to steal to remain blessed. For some people that stole or did all manner of gimmicks to become wealthy, they would have still been wealthy as God has designed without stealing. But greed made them go for this other option. They were in a hurry to make it and make it fast. And those are the kind of money that they will conclude that does not give you happiness. But I can tell you today that we are blessed, we are peaceful, we are happy, we are relaxed. In fact, that is the reason why we are able to give without any, you are giving and you are not feeling pained. Rather, you are feeling happy, excited that you are empowering people. If you feel any pain, it's the pain of stretching. There are times you stretch to give, such that you know that you don't have enough for yourself. But because you understand the purpose of money, you are still willing to give. And in doing that, you have to stretch. It's just the pain of stretching, not the pain of losing the money. You know that every money that leaves you and go out is going as a seed. It will come back in a multiplied form. So you never feel pain giving. You enjoy doing it. And the more of it you do, the more blessed you become. One thing I've always advised people is, don't wait to be as tall as a palm tree before you say you want to taste from the fruit or the wine that comes from it. My dad always tell us that from young age. Every time he wants to challenge us to say, see, start from where you are. Don't wait until you earn 2 million before you say you want to be a blessing to people, because you will never be as tall as that palm tree. So if you are waiting to be as tall as it before you start empowering people, you will never achieve it. So from where you are, start giving. Then don't be troubled if people don't appreciate the little that you give. You have fulfilled your own assignment by giving the little. I've seen all manner of things in my life in the bid to give and empower people. I can remember many years ago, this was, I think it should be about 10 years ago. It's been long. Somebody requested for, I think, 60,000 or so. I'm trying to remember from me. And on that particular day, he requested 60,000, but I had multiple people that requested for money. Good enough. I had my PA with me on that day, and we made a list of everybody I wanted to send money to on that day, and we had like 13 people. And the list of them we were going to give money on that day was 50,000 naira. So we started sending to everybody one after the other. So this guy, we send 50,000 to him, right? Because we have looked at the money that we wanted to give to everybody. That's the best we can do. He received the money, and like 30 minutes later, I saw him reply and say, sir, you are not a man of your words. You promised, I requested for 60,000. You said you were going to give me, and you sent me 50,000. Can you imagine that audacity? I've never seen that. I've seen many, but that one, the audacity went to Harvard and came back.
Shock you.
Now, I wasn't owing him.
Mhm.
It was a gift. He requested for 60K, he got 50K, and he replied me that I'm not a man of my words. That it was 60K he asked for, and I gave him 50K. So imagine if you were in my shoes. You'll be tempted to say you are not. In fact, people are they don't deserve help. We have seen all manner of things. That should not stop you. It is not the reaction of people you are looking at. It is the fact that you understand that wealth is a tool for stewardship. So God has placed the wealth in your hand so that you can use it to bless humanity. Once you understand that, the more you do, the more blessed you become. Please, even if your income is 50,000 naira today, I like using the very low income to challenge the least person in the room, even if it's 2,500 naira. 5% of that 50,000, let it go to helping people. Start with your parents, your siblings. At least do for your immediate family. Don't wait until you are earning 500,000 or 5 million before you start empowering them. Do the little you can do. Recharge card, send it. Whatever that you can do, be a part of other people's blessing. And don't wait for thank you. Don't wait for their reaction. Their reaction at times might not be good enough, and it will discourage you. Just do whatever God has sent you to do. Wise man, it's over to you. I don't know if we still have
I
recharge card.
think we have the another recharge card. Maybe we'll do the Airtel. So Airtel users, get ready. They are going to put on the screen. Um, I'm going to take off from where doctor stopped because on that day I was in the office. So Airtel users, this is it. Recharge it and
Oh,
let us
yeah.
know who have it. On that day I was in the office and I know I got into your office and you were showing me like come with that you wanted to know whether you did something wrong that somebody asked me for 60,000 I gave the person 50,000. That have I done anything wrong? And I said it
You
is
wish to ask now.
entitlement.
I have to ask you.
Yeah, it's entitlement. Many people are entitled to what does not belong to them. Um, it's just that we can't start saying everything online, but there are some of them that are even members of your family who think that because you are related to them, they are entitled to your wealth. Well, you can because of them not do what you need to do. I still did dealt with one recently, and the person said all manner of things. Eventually, the daughter still reached out to me and said, "Ah, sir, don't mind my mom. Oh. I'm not joining her. I need help. Help me." And I had to do what I need to do. But that's to show how people are entitled to your wealth, the wealth that you struggle to get. But you are not going to look at that. You're going to look at the purpose of your wealth. It's more like somebody coming to your house, coming to visit you. You now say where you are going, you now give the person transport fare. The person was not counting it in front of you. Are you counting it whether it's complete or what? If you want to count it, leave my house first. Be on your way. When you get to your way, you count it. So that when you were coming to my house, did I promise you I was going to give you transfer fare? And I finished giving you transfer fare. You are not counting it whether it's complete. I remember one that happened, and this is very funny. I was buying something somewhere on those kind of days when you crave for suya, all right, and I asked my driver to park that I want to buy suya. My son actually asked for suya, and I said, okay, I will buy suya when I'm coming back. So I now parked to buy suya. There was this man that approached me, and he said, sir, please give me money, I want to eat. At first, my driver was trying to shield him away. I said, no, leave him, leave him, leave him. He said he want to eat. I said, okay, no problem. There was a woman selling food by the side. And I said, madam, anything he wants, give him. I will pay. Do you know what the guy said? The guy said, no, I don't eat this kind of food. Ah,
Beggar get choice now.
he said, a beggar has choice. He said, I don't eat this
Somebody
kind of food.
won. That rated me won the Airtel. Thank
Oh,
you,
that's great.
Jesus. All right.
Congratulations.
Please
So
go
we
ahead.
still have one more. We still have one more
Yeah.
coming. So ensure that you stay. Well, we have two more coming. We have
Yeah.
both another airtime, and we also have an announcement from one of
Yeah.
our subsidiary. They are doing a giveaway, and you have to wait to hear the announcement. Now, this guy said, I don't eat that kind of food. That if you want to give me money, give me money. Why will you be telling me to eat this kind of food? Ah, you know what I said? I said, my brother, sorry, I'm very sorry. Sorry to have annoyed you. And don't worry. I don't have the money to give you. If you cannot eat this kind of food, don't worry. So you are a
Sorry for the
beggar
bad
with
English.
choice. A beggar with choice. But imagine that because of that, I will now see somebody and one day I was driving and I've done this a lot of time. I'll be driving on the traffic. I saw one man, he was selling bako, twin stick. And I called him. I don't use twin stick, so but I called him. I said, sir, but he's an elderly man. He should be in his 70s. Well, he should be in his maybe mid 70s or late 70s. Elderly man was struggling, sweating under that sun. And I said, sir, everything you are carrying, and this was many years ago, maybe like almost 10 years ago. I said, everything you are carrying, how much? By the time he calculated it, maybe like 1,000 naira. I said, ah. And this man is struggling on that. I said, okay. And I gave him, I think maybe I gave him 5,000 on that day. And I said, I've bought everything, but I'm still not going to take. But go home, go and sleep, go and have a better life. You see, some of those things, especially if you can afford it and God has blessed you, and everybody God has blessed you, is just on percentage. All right, you have to look at the percentage with which you are willing to affect humanity. You see, if all of us have this kind of mindset that the money in our hands is to create impact in the life of people, then we'll do it much more better. One day I was I was facilitating somewhere, and I said, between the rich and the poor, who is more stingy? And most people say, rich people are very stingy. Rich people are very stingy. Rich people are very stingy. And I said, look, and I started talking to them about how that many rich people they've given. In fact, if you go to any very wealthy person, look at these qualifications. A wealthy person who made their money legitimately.
Mhm.
A wealthy person who worked hard to make their money, not that they gave the person an inheritance. A wealthy person who did not just jump into wealth, they grew through the ladder of wealth. Go and check it. You will hardly find one that is not a giver. They can call it all kinds of names. Some people call it charity. Some people call it seed sowing. Some whatever. Giving is giving. Oh. And let me tell you something. Givers never lack.
Mhm.
Lackers never give. The reason why somebody will not give is because he feels that he's lacking. And the thing about life is that to him that has, more shall be given. To him that has none, even that which he has shall be taken away from him. So that's the principle of life. You can't say you don't have, that the reason why you are not giving is that you don't have. So, what we are talking about today is attaching meaning to your wealth, attaching a mission to your money. Your money must have a mission. Now, talking about faith, Dr. Lonshe has dealt with it. It's all about values. What are you supporting? What ventures are you supporting? For some of us who are Christians, or you are a Muslim, or you believe in anything you believe in, you have to ensure that whatever it is you believe in has positive impact in the society. And if they have positive impact in society, ensure that on a regular basis something goes from your resources. You even plan it to support those causes. You are a member of a church, even if you don't believe in tithing, at least you believe in giving. All right. Apportion a certain percentage of your money that goes regularly. If you cannot do it monthly, do it quarterly. If you cannot do it quarterly, do it yearly. No matter whatever works for you, just ensure that there is a mission you are supporting. Look at people who are going for mission, different kind of mission, whether it is Christian mission or humanitarian mission. Look at how you can also support. A young man walked into my office many years ago, and he told me how that, because I've always had a vision that I want to have a school that almost 100% of the people who are going to that school are on scholarship. In fact, that's what I wanted to have, 100% scholarship. You go, as long as you are intelligent and you are from a family that cannot afford that kind of education, all right, that will sponsor you 100% scholarship. I've always had that vision. I've also always had a vision of having a hospital where people can go and be treated for free. They are not paying. They don't know anybody. You don't need to know anybody, all right? That's a mission that is in my heart, and God will bless me to be able to get to that point. But immediately I saw this young man. He came to my office and no, I went to minister somewhere. Yes, I went to speak somewhere. And the guy met me and started talking about it. It didn't interest me. I gave him my card. I said, come to my office, let's talk. Immediately he started talking. He said that in his area, there's a lot of poor children from poor family, that he gathered them and he started a school, small school for them. That this is tuition free, they come for free and all of that. I say, wow, this is what I have always wanted to do on a higher level. But you have started it on a small way. I'm going to support you. I started supporting him. Well, eventually he went on to do other things and all of that, but I started supporting him. I know how many times I've had to pay their rent in the place where they were staying. I know many times I had to give them money to be able to do one or two things in the school, just because I said, this is it. This is the mission for which we were created, to ensure that people are impacted. Those children don't know me. The day I went there, that he had to invite me, say they got a new facility, and I gave them money to also support in the new facility. The day they were going to open, they now invited me that I should come and see the children, the way they were running after me. I was so pleased that this is it. Those children may not even never know me again, but the money that I put into that mission made an impact in their life. And that's what we are talking about. You may not have all the money now. Plan it as part of what you are going to do. It will bring motivation, it will bring fulfillment, it will bring that joy that no money will ever bring. That's the kind of thing we are talking about. So take advantage of any opportunity you can find and be a blessing.
All right, we have about 5 minutes left, so we just take one
The
more.
time is not always much.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Let's quickly take one more recharge card, and I will just wrap up from my end based on what Wiseman talked about. It has a lot to do with giving. Oh, MTN is right there. So the MTN users, grab it, and once you have it, let us know you are the lucky winner. Take note, giving should always reflect gratitude. Every time you are giving, it should not be a burden. It should be a reflection of how grateful you are, that you are even in the position to be able to give no matter how small. That attitude of gratitude, permit me to use motivational talk. That
Yeah, that's it.
attitude of
Attitude of
gratitude
gratitude
take you to higher altitude.
to the altitude.
So, and what we are trying to say here is you are humble in your giving. You are not proud. You are not throwing it to people's faces. You are not doing it so that you can brag. You are not doing it so that you can use it to talk in the future that I helped you. You are just doing it from the heart of gratitude. If you understand this depth in your giving, you will be humble. You will be giving, but yet you will be humble. When people say thank you, you will reply by saying it's a privilege. Because it could have been you that would be on the other side that needed that at that point. No matter how low you feel you are right now, you are still better than some people. Help those people, drag them up. One area we normally miss, anyway, let me advise you. This one, it's for the wise. It's for the wise. Please learn to give to people that are ahead of you. Look for millionaires to be giving gifts. Oh my God. What that will do to your life. You know, normally the mistake you make is to say that person have money they don't need. Hey, a 1,000 naira recharge card to a millionaire consistently every month can open $100,000 opportunity for you.
You know,
See,
with some people will say we don't take water from
eh,
well
oh,
and put inside sea. You need to take water from
oh,
well and put inside sea. Oh.
people don't understand it. You work in places, honor your employer. See, does it make sense that somebody is paying you salary and you are still sending recharge card to the person? It doesn't make sense to you, right? But people that understand this thing, it attracts favor, unmerited favor to you, whether you like it or not. The rich, especially in our part of the world, do not get gift always. People always come to them to take. So they get emotional anytime they see somebody give them. And I want to say with all humility, I have a few number of people that are mentees under me. Very few. Those that registered and even paid to say they want to be mentee, they are over 100. We stopped long ago accepting people. Over 100 people had paid money to be mentored by me because we did that just to gatekeep and only attract the serious-minded people. But I want to be sincere. Those of them that are givers among these mentees, they have excelled. Except I sit and I see the way this thing work, and I say, I wish every other person understand this thing. I wish. But yeah, you can't teach it. Only wise people will get it when you are saying it. So please look for people that are wealthier than you. It is not the volume. You know they don't need it. Just do something. Buy them a bottle of palm oil. Buy them polish and just buy them things that they will not even think of buying for themselves. You'll be shocked how that will open door for you. See, our time is spent.
And time is fast spent.
You want to talk about the ultimate co-offer before we go? Don't miss
Yeah,
this.
I think this MTN has been here for a while. We have not gotten any response that somebody has gotten it. Please, if you are the one that got it, please let us know so that people will understand. So, one of our subsidiaries in Pertinence Group, Automeco, is offering something very juicy. We did announce it yesterday. We are offering you a Valentine getaway dinner for a lucky couple. All you need to do is to do these few things. Make a video of yourself and share all the lessons and the experience you have had in the SMR, that's Smart Money Reset series that we have been running. Post it on your account, tag Pertinence Group, tag Automeco, tag Pertinence Group, tag Automeco, and the video with the highest real engagement, not fake
AI.
engagement. We have how we used to prove that it's real
Yeah.
engagement. That will, what we are going to do is that we will select it and we're announcing it tomorrow. We're announcing it tomorrow evening. So do it and expect the announcement to happen tomorrow evening. We have not started seeing many of the videos, but we're announcing it tomorrow. And if we don't get anybody, yet law.
Another time.
So if I were you, even if you are the only one, go and do it. You never can tell. You might be the only person that did it. Better go and do it. So we will pick you up with an exotic car because we are into car sales, car repair, and car hire. That's Automeco. That's a subsidiary that we have. Car sales, car repair, and car hire. If you need any of those services, you can call. Then what we are going to do, we pick you with those exotic car, take you to Marriott Hotel in Ikeja GRA, and you have dinner all on our own account. Take
Yeah.
you back to your house, you and your spouse, either your spouse or anybody you are in a serious relationship with, or somebody you are even trying to get, and you say, okay, this is the
Not
time to speed up the thing. So please do that, and we'll be able to follow. We'll be able to select a winner. Terms and conditions applies. I wish we had enough time to deal with
yeah,
this matter. This is a very deep matter, but
very
I know
deep.
that a word is enough for the wise. Please
Yeah.
don't forget to take advantage of all the offer that we have been talking about. The Palm Way, the
Mhm.
farm way, that's Palm Origin and Cassava Island. Please take advantage. It's almost selling out at the price that we have now. After these 28 days, we end the price that we're selling now, and the price will go up. So take advantage of it. It's already on the screen. You can screen grab it and ensure that you take advantage, or go to any of our page. It will be available there. Then also take advantage of the Eden offer, 50% discount that we're giving. 50% discount. Ensure you take advantage of that. And because 50% offer is ending, is why stock lasts. All
Yeah.
right. Once we exhaust the number, we end it, and that will be all for this offer. So please take advantage of it and every other offer that we have. Uh, we can't continue. The time is
Yeah,
fast spent.
time is fast spent already.
We'll
All
see
right,
you
thank
tomorrow.
you guys. We'll see you
Unfortunately, nobody has
tomorrow.
told us that they won
Oh,
the
that's for MTN. Did anybody pick
MTN.
the MTN card? Should we call MTN to cancel it from your account if you got it and you did not announce? Please, let's be sure that somebody got it. Let's be sure. Let's be sure that somebody got it. If we don't have it today, please confirm to us tomorrow that you were the one that got the MTN today. Somebody must have loaded it by now, I believe. Thank you, guys. No one yet, really.
No one yet is from us, not from the. So maybe somebody has loaded it and he has not spoken. So
Yeah.
we'll try the MTN. If somebody has loaded it, we'll show that somebody has loaded it. Because
All right.
MTN is, someone has already
Oh,
used
what
it.
is it, sir?
So the
Because
person
another person
should let us
behind
know.
has reviewed it, that someone has already used it. No
Okay,
problem.
goes
You can
on.
come to us tomorrow. We have to go now. All right, guys. We'll see you
Bye
tomorrow
for
again
now.
on the
Yeah.
13th.